What do you think of the Amir Khan and
I think it's going to be an interesting fight. This fight has a history, a long grudge match type, envies towards each other. And this is a good fight at this point of both of their careers for England or the UK. I'm in support of this. I like Kell Brook as a fighter, Amir Khan. But Amir Khan was a special fighter. Back in the days, he would have gave Floyd Mayweather problems. I think that's why Floyd ducked him. And it's going to be interesting to see if Amir Khan can correct his flaws and be victorious against Kell Brook. Amir Khan definitely hand speed is second to none, and his range, when he keep that, it would be electrifying like he did against Canelo. He was schooling Canelo. Amir just gets sloppy sometimes with his boxing IQ, or fall asleep or get over anxious, and that's how he get countered like he did against Canelo and Danny Garcia. But if Amir Khan fight like he did against Zab Judah, beautiful range, quickness, power, and against Madonna, I think he would be very victorious, because Kell Brook is a very timing fighter. I like Kell Brook. He does beautiful work. If you ever watch Kell Brook when he at his best, like when he fought Triple G, that counter jab that Kell Brook uses is second to none. He offsets a lot of fighters like he did Bud Crawford. You know, when they step in to punch, Kell flick that jab out, is beautiful. He offsets them. It just depends on who wanted more. And at this point, I'm going to lean towards, I like Amir Khan, his speed. If he can just control the distance with feint and don't be too anxious to jump in. I think Amir Khan's speed is just, it's electrifying. When anybody in the ring with Amir Khan was faster than him. He was landing good shots against Bud, against everybody. So it's just up to if Bo Mack could train him to fight a disciplined fight. Amir Khan, that's all he got to use is a basic feint 1-2 jab against Kell Brook. Give angles, because Kell Brook right now don't handle angles that good. That's why Bud Crawford was able to knock him out, because he gave angles switching from orthodox to southpaw. But Amir Khan could just give angles with his quickness and catch him with a hook, a right hook, or a left hook. So it's going to be interesting to see how I play, but I'm leaning towards Amir Khan. Amir Khan was always a fan-friendly fighter to watch. Kell Brook is a top seasoned fighter too, because this is going to be interesting. It should have a trilogy match, in my opinion.
What's your predictions for the fight, though? 12 rounds or stoppage?
I think it should go 12 rounds, in my opinion. Because Amir Khan, if you try to get a stoppage, I think he'll be playing into Kell Brook's hand, because Amir Khan is like a Ferrari. He used to be like a Ferrari. He just know one speed, straight ahead. So Amir Khan gonna have to think his way to a decision victory, in my opinion. Just using his quick hands to score points, like on the amateur system. Because Kell Brook usually be kind of durable, but now since his eye socket, Amir might get, hurt him. But I think this fight gonna go the distance, because both of them is, want this fight. So both of them gonna be ready and amped up for this fight. This is a championship fight for both of them. So I'm leaning for Amir Khan in the decision victory.
Cool. And coming back to the fight tomorrow, the main